How's it going, everybody? This is Chad from Vintage Space, and we are go for another video. Today I want to go over the Relativity Space's attempted launches today from Launch Complex 16 from the Cape Canaveral area. Today we had 3 launch aborts. Each of those actually happened at T-minus 0 seconds. So that was pretty crazy to get to T-minus 10 seconds and see those engines fire up at T0, and just after those engines fired, they completely cut off because the automated abort systems kicked in. So I kind of wanted to cover exactly what did go wrong, and this is coming from Relativity Space. So during abort number 1, their first issue was a corner case in the stage separation automation a few seconds before T0. And this happened the second time. And then the third abort, this actually happened at T-minus 45 seconds. There was an automated abort on the stage fuel, the stage 2 fuel pressure, which was about 1 psi low. But spaceflight is no stranger to new launch vehicles having multiple issues getting off the pad. Take the mid-1950s rockets, for example. The Mercury Redstone MR1 mission was also known as the 4-inch flight. Had this hilarious issue where it was that the engines fired and then it aborted, and 2 seconds later the parachute deployed. Other rockets that have been not so great getting off the ground include the Atlas 1. And don't confuse that with the 1980s Atlas 1s. This Atlas 1 actually was completely chrome, stainless steel look, kind of like Starship. Another rocket that fell victim to a lot of launch failures was the Delta Thor. I want to kind of cover a little bit of the Terran 1 rocket and just a little bit of specs on that. It is 110 feet tall. It has 9 Aeon 1 engines, and it's 85% 3D printed, actually, and it would be the first 3D printed rocket to launch from anywhere on Earth. So with that said, I just want to cover a little bit about these types of launches from private space companies. A lot of these startups are having a lot of launch failures. Most notably, this one had tickets sold for $75 to actually go see it. I do feel sorry for you guys if you purchased those tickets because you had to wait a really long time. Those, I think, about 3 or 4 hour launch windows. Today's was 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And unfortunately, those 3 scrubs happened somewhere between, I think it was 2 p.m. and all the way up to 4 p.m. Alright, that's going to do it for this video. See you on the launch pad.